First stop's Detroit. Alright, so we made it here to Detroit. We're in a pretty cool light up tunnel right now. Just kind of going to try to find some food. I think we have about a 2-hour layover here, and then we're heading to Sault Ste. Marie. So the rest of our trip was pretty interesting to say the least. We made it to Sault Ste. Marie, but before we made it to Sault Ste. Marie, we had to land in Green Bay to get some more fuel. We're now here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and we don't really have too much to do except for snowmobile, fly my drone a little bit, although as you can see, it basically snows all of the time here. I tried getting some cool GoPro footage of the GoPro on the snowmobile, although it rattles a lot. It's a little bit shaky.
Ice fishing, man.
We might do some ice fishing.
What do you mean might? Damn right we're doing ice fishing. Oh, snowshoeing? Hella shit to do.
We might do some snowshoeing too. It's really cool. A abandoned mobile behind us. That's kind of cool. I wish it was accessible, but very, very snowy. I'm not lying when I say it really doesn't stop snowing here. It's been snowing since we got here. I've had to fly my drone in the snow, which is a little bit disconcerting, or a little bit concerning, I guess. But I still did it and everything was fine. I think the one thing I was the most worried about was the controller, because there was a lot of snow building up on my hands, and I kind of didn't realize that until I actually looked down. It's real cold up here too. It's like -2 without the wind chill. I think we woke up and it was -2, and it's a lot colder too when you're moving on the snowmobile. So we're gonna get going again. Not really sure what's next. So today is a sad day. I was getting off of the snowmobile, and as you guys know, I love carrying around my Phantom 4 Pro in my backpack. I slipped off of the snowmobile and fell directly on the backpack. I mean, square on the front of it. I wasn't hurt, luckily, but the Phantom 4 Pro was cracked. It looks like I've got three places it was cracked in. So first of all, it's up here right by the battery. That's the one I'm most concerned about. I'll get into that in a second. I've also got a crack along the landing gear in the back. This looks like a pretty clean break. I mean, it's basically in 2 pieces. And then the final crack is right here along the front. Now, I think this thing is still going to be able to fly. I'm not going to fly it while I'm here. This is basically the only break in the storm today, but I think that if there's any precipitation in the air, it could mess with the electronics due to now the break in the body along the different areas. So I think the one place that I'm really concerned about this is right along here, because the battery still fits, but it's not like a perfect fit. I mean, it is really in there, really good. But I'm afraid that the battery will fall out during flight. Another thing I'm kind of worried about is the landing gear, although I think that I might be able to just tape this, make it a little bit more stronger, and then from there I'll be able to easily take off and land. I guess one thing I'm very lucky about is the camera wasn't damaged. I mean, really none of the important components were damaged, so I do think that I will be able to fly this, and I do also think that it's going to be a pretty cheap fix if I do decide to send it in to DJI. But as you guys know, I hate being without my drones. It's like if a Phantom 4 Pro update comes out, I can't make a video on it, and also this is my main drone. Like, I always want to be able to take pictures and take videos with it. So I'm not going to fly it for the rest of this trip, which sucks. You guys aren't going to see really any more drone footage besides the stuff that I've already taken. But I do want to make a video once I get home test flying this thing and kind of show you guys the different repairs that I made to the drone itself. So again, the places that it's broken in is right back here near the battery. A pretty clean break along the landing gear, and then also on the other landing gear on the front, this seems to have popped out. But I guess the good thing is none of the sensors have been broken. Currently snowshoeing out in the middle of a lake. This is my first time snowshoeing. I really thought it was going to be boring, but I'm very surprised at how well these things work. So I guess the way it works is it distributes your weight across the snow. I'm walking in snow right now that's about 2-3 feet deep, and I'm staying a couple of inches off the top. Again, people are probably going to make fun of me in the comments because of course snowshoes work that way, but I'm actually really surprised at how well they work. Here's like a demonstration, if you guys can see. As I step across the snow, it keeps me, as I said, about 2 to 3 inches up off of the snow. Being out here in the middle though really is beautiful. All of the snow on the trees, for some reason, just makes it look so much better. Really wish I could still fly my drone. Oh well. Alright, so we're here in the airport. This trip is coming to an end. We somehow secured a meeting room, which is pretty cool. It'll make getting some work done before the flight pretty easy. Now I'm going to leave some social media links down in the description. I'm going to be getting on a plane in about 5 more hours. So in 5 hours, I'll be getting on another plane over to Las Vegas for CES. Follow me on all of those social media outlets, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, as I'll be posting a lot of stuff there, but I also will be making videos for this YouTube channel. So be on the lookout for all of those over the next, I guess, 4 days while I'm at CES. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.